What you want your tip to be?
What about my tip to be?
Yeah, what you want your tip to be? Pick a number though.
1,000. I'm gonna say 1,000.
All right, count 1,000 now.
Okay.
What? Men with resources value attractive, feminine women. And this video demonstrates that men will part ways with those resources to provide for said woman.
Grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, no. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married.
Feminism has created a society where this shit is just normal. Where you can legitimately slander men, okay? You can cancel men, right? You can judge men based off of some unrealistic, delusional standard.
Tonight we're talking about female hypergamy and just accepting female nature, women for who they are rather than who you want or expect them to be. Many guys still don't understand true female nature. They think things like, oh, you know my girl's great. She's not like that, she'd never leave me. I've got the unicorn, she loves me for me. It's not until several years later, after you've invested all of your time, energy, effort, and money into her, that she suddenly gets up and leaves for another guy. Some guy she just met. Some guy who hasn't invested years of his life in her like you have, hasn't given up his entire life for her, hasn't quit his job and moved halfway across the country to be with her. What is going on here? How could she do this? How could she be so cold? That's something I hear a lot, but what you don't realize is that's exactly how hypergamy works, and that's exactly how true female nature works. She will constantly be looking for the highest value male that she can possibly attract, and if she does not believe that high value male is you, she will explore her options and look elsewhere. You must first understand how our mating strategies differ between males and females. So for men, our mating strategy is pretty straightforward. We want unlimited access to unlimited intimate partners. We want as much physical intimacy as we can get, whereas women are only interested in attracting the highest value male that their looks can attract. The problem is that he may get into a long-term relationship and then stop going to the gym, stop taking care of himself, stop brushing his teeth, start scratching his bum around her, and he'll just kind of let himself go to the point where other women don't find him attractive either. He allows his worth to fall so low that the girl wonders, why am I with this guy? She begins to wonder, what am I doing here? Many men believe that if they marry the girl, have children with her, and buy a house together, she will never leave them. But this is not the case. Because hypergamy doesn't care how long you've been together, how much you love this girl, how much time, how many years you've stayed with her, how many other girls you've sacrificed to be with her, how many holidays you spent together. Because the second a higher value male comes along, guess what? You're on your way out. They are constantly on the lookout for the bid or the bigger, better deal. That's why you've had ex-girlfriends and ex-wives. You thought she was your best friend, and then she just gets up and leaves like nothing happened. She leaves you coldly, as if you never shared those times together, as if you're a stranger. Because she is disappointed in you, she becomes cold. Many times, women are cold because they are angry that you wasted some of her youth by being with her during these years and turned out to be a dud. You know, you turned out to be not the guy she thought you were, and now she's angry and resentful. So her moving on to another guy is proof that she was correct. Many of these blue pill guys say, no, just stay with me. How could you leave me? Then you bet your girl to return, and even if she does, she loses even more respect for you. Don't do these things because you're just demonstrating to her that you don't have the value she requires to stay with you. I keep telling you guys that women can't love you the way you think they do, the way you want to be loved as a man. We are the expendable gender, right? As men, we are expendable. They don't care about us. They were, and you must understand that they are constantly looking out for their own interests. It's all about what someone can do for them, and the value that someone can provide. Does this imply that you should become bitter and give up on women? No, I mean, I'm still active. I have a dating rotation of multiple girls that I enjoy going on trips with, going on dates with, getting physical with, and staying over their place and them staying over mine. But obviously I date these girls with a red pill lens. Stop dating girls with that old blue pill lens that gets you screwed over and start going more red pill and just understanding true female nature and then not hating them for it, not being bitter about it. Accept them for who they are, as the analogy goes. If a bee stings you, it is part of the bee's nature to sting. You cannot be angry at the bee for doing so. Don't forget to hit the like button to help spread the word about this video. Thank you for taking your daily dose of red pills And remember that a red pill a day keeps bad poker hands away. So have a good rest of your day and cheers.